he told me that Pereira was threatening to retire now. Dude, what a crybaby, bro. Come on. Look, Pereira should have known, because I told people in my pick, when I picked Gane, I said, listen, he's gonna cheat. He's gonna win. I said this. It's well documented. I said he's going to win by using illegal shots. And I specifically said to the back of the head. I mean, if this was back, hundreds of years ago, people would be trying to take my life and accusing me of being a witch. How does he know these things? I told you guys exactly how it was going to happen. Because I wanted people to understand, I'm not being a Gane fanboy. I'm not just saying, oh, he's going to win. I hope he wins. I put money on this guy. He's the best. I love France because, French fries. I said he's going to win. And I said other reasons. Pereira's just, I don't know what he's doing. He doesn't got the frame. I've said it, bro. I said this like in the era when he was still fighting Adesanya. I always said, and I know, you know what makes me so mad right now? I know that even after his performance, or lack thereof, against Gane, I know even after that, post-mortem, I know that people will still get upset with me saying this and still push back because people are morons. That I've said even since the Adesanya era that Pereira striking is overrated. I used to make fun of that guy when he was the big bad, like that dude spoke even less English than Mackenzie Dern back then. And I would make fun of like his style, and I was like, why does he fight like this? Why does he just trudge forward like this with no fight IQ and no flow state? Why does he fight? Like, you guys are laughing right now. You're laughing right now. I can see you. Because you know that for a moment, you're like, how is he collabing with Pereira? How did Pereira get on the screen? Because this is so accurate. This is how he fights. I don't know if it's a drunken master thing. I don't know. But it's so awkward and clunky. And I've always said he's an overrated striker. But how did he beat this guy? How did he beat that guy in kickboxing? I don't know. I don't care. You see, and you're around fighting enough, around stances and movement and how to put stuff, and you're like, what? And then you see his performances against certain people. I would see him fight people like Roundtree, overrated, misunderstood people like Jiri, people like Jamal Hill that people treat as a meme, but then we're supposed to be impressed when he beats him. Like everything about his resume, about his style, I was always like, I don't get it. It's clearly marketing. It's clearly mystique. It's just like Kane coming in. Oh, dang, that's Undertaker's brother. Oh, and then you get the fireworks and the song and the scary mask and all. That's all it is. It was marketing. It was aura. It was intimidation. That's what it was. That's what allowed him to win the people over and confuse the masses. That's what allowed him to intimidate his opponents and they get walked down. Once you actually see, wait a minute, I'm not buying this. Then you do what Gane did. I said that that's how Gane was going to win. It wasn't just being a fanboy. And Pereira should have known that. I ain't even in the octagon. I ain't even training and cutting weight and getting sponsors. I'm not even living that lifestyle. And I could have told Pereira, hey, heads up, bro. Literally, heads up. Watch out. Because he's going to hit you. Like, you didn't know this yourself, Pereira? I mean, you're sitting there telling Ariel Hawini that you were even talking about this. You were even telling the ref, hey, watch out for this. This guy has a habit. Even John Jones, even a dirty fighter like John Jones thinks this guy is dirty. Blah, 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 blah. Then why weren't you like watching that? Why didn't you expect that? Is it because you got caught? Because you got caught with something big and accurate and effective that had nothing to do with headshots and you were too stunned and dazed to even protect yourself? By the way, that first exchange down there, nothing illegal. And I don't think anybody's disputing that. Even people that hate Gane, even people that are saying all the illegal shots, this and that, I don't think anybody's trying to say that any of that first part was illegal. The second part, now, there's some people that are saying that there were more illegal blows than there really were. And again, I don't care because I haven't even been a Gane fan. And I say he's a dirty fighter. But, I mean, you can't slow it down and pause it and watch it over and over and truthfully say that there's more than like 4 of them. Some of them are more debatable than others, but there's not more than that. There's not much more than that, if even possible. And it's just crazy to see Pereira's behavior now. This is the same thing. Why is it always Gane, bro? This is the same thing with Tomas Aspinall, where it's the eye poke, the eye. Now I got to get my 16th round of LASIK. My eye. But it's like, bro, do you some people did. It was like, do you think anybody's falling for it and believes that you had a chance aside from that? We all saw what was happening. You were outclassed. You were bloody. You were winded. You were confused. You were flat-footed. Same thing with Pereira. Bro, he didn't even have to hit you in the back of the head. It was going to go the same way. Immediately, it was like apparent, you don't belong in there with him.